Homeless Service Commissioner Gilbert Taylor has presided over the troubled department since de Blasio took office. The mayor's office also announced yesterday that a full-scale restructuring of the Department of Homeless Services will take place in the near future.
So this continues. Homelessness continues to be a political problem for the de Blasio administration. 58,000 people currently living in New York's homeless shelters, 23,000 of them children.
Yeah.
The number has risen since the mayor took office. And, of course, a lot of that has to do with the economy. But, Mike, I can't believe we're reading this. You were just venting, as were you, as are a lot of New Yorkers, about how many homeless people are on the streets every day with their kids and not in shelters where they need to be, where they can get taken care of, and the kids in school.
Albany, take notice. I'm not a New Yorker, Department of State Taxation. I'm not a New Yorker, but I'm here 2 or 3 nights a week. I don't vote here, but you can, anecdotally, you can just see the rise in the homeless population in this city. It could cost him, it could cost de Blasio a second term, I would think. People are very frustrated because in areas where they're not used to homelessness and haven't been under the Bloomberg administration, they are now so clearly in evidence. Around Lincoln Center.
Yeah,
what surprises me is that it's in places where they're there every day, and it's like they sort of set up shop there again with children,
part of
with
the landscape.
Dogs,
they're part of the landscape.
With guitars, with whatever, and that's not in their best interest. It's not in their best interest health-wise. It's not in their children's best interest. And it sounds like Mayor de Blasio is acting on it now, because I guess the crisis has gotten so big. But we hear it from all New Yorkers.
Yeah, and I mean, I think that I don't remember seeing so many families on the street, and that's a tragedy and a failure of everyone that lives in this city, because there's some pretty great public schools, and if you had, it sounds like he's trying to get this system running better so that the kids are.
Yeah, the kids can get taken care of.
And jobs that they can get
it's especially jarring on the island of Manhattan, an island of extraordinary wealth.
Yeah.
It ought not to be the case that there are so many families, homeless families, living at the edge of Central Park.
One of the richest cities
in the world,
on the planet, in this area, and people are living on the streets. The kids are stuck, not going to school. I mean, that's just unacceptable. I'm glad the mayor's doing this.
It is jarring, the juxtaposition to leave this building, Rockefeller Center, walk a block up to Fifth Avenue, and walk past this Gilded Age that is represented on Fifth Avenue and all these high-end stores, and then bump into a homeless family at the edge of Central Park.
And in the stairwells of the churches.